Welcome back on this Monday. Carrie Williams with Rainbow Fleet is here, and obviously, we've just had a horrible thing happen in Las Vegas, and the minute something like this happens, especially when it's in our country, we all think, oh my gosh, how do we even begin to deal with this or prepare for this?
Right.
And we think of our children, and we think of the world they're in, and we think about how can we protect them. And you have some advice about keeping calm during a crisis or emergency.
Absolutely. So it all comes down to planning. There are certain situations you can't plan for. No one would have expected what happened yesterday to happen, but we do want to be prepared in the event that there is an emergency situation, so that not only do our children know what to do, but also the people who are taking care of them know what to do. So that's something we handle at Rainbow Fleet. We do a lot of training for child care providers on all kinds of emergency situations. But in the last couple of years particularly, we've added that component of the active shooter or the emergency lockdown procedure.
And that's the world that we live in. I mean, that's what you do. There are some easy, simple things that you do no matter what, child home or not.
Right.
And there's simple things just like locking doors. Tell us some other things.
Make sure that your doors and windows lock. Make sure that you're aware of your surroundings. So we make sure that child care providers in particular are aware of who should and shouldn't be around, especially in centers. Sometimes there's something that's just a little bit amiss, and they need to be really kind of have their antennas up to make sure they're aware and know who to contact if something's happening.
Real quickly, what would you advise us to tell our kids? I mean, I know mine watched it on the news today. What should we say to them?
You know that this is a different time that we're living in, and just make sure that they know exactly who to call, who they can trust. If there is an emergency situation, that they need to find a teacher or a trusted friend or relative to grab onto and get to safety as soon as possible.
And let them know what their options are. Always run, yell, scream if somebody grabs them, that sort of thing. It's something, just have a good dialogue with your kids. Now, of course, that's what Rainbow Fleet is there for, to help you out when you are trying to raise your child care and parenting. Rainbow Fleet is there. Their number to call is 405-525-3111. They are back every other week with more expert advice for parents who are raising Oklahoma. They have a number for those who speak Spanish. It is 525-8783.
Very good, Mitch.
Thank you. I've been working.
Impressive.
All right. So again, they're there, a great resource in the Paseo District. Go by and find all that information.
And we appreciate that, especially given this crisis. More to come.